Hello and welcome back to another episode on the Chief's Corner, where we're going to be taking another preview of this weekend's banger racing meetings. So last week the only meeting we had was the Wimbledon Micros. I haven't seen a video on YouTube as of yet, but as soon as I see one, I'll make sure I'll link it down in the description below. So make sure you check that out. There'll no doubt be some good action there. We've got 3 meetings coming up for you this weekend. We'll start with the one up north, which is Lochgelly. Is it HMP Promotions or something like that? I think they're loosely tied with GMP and Cowden Beef and stuff like that up there in Scotland as well. But it's the Micro Bangers on Sunday the 26th. And there's currently 42 cars in there. I know one of the lads in our team, or a couple of lads in our team, have raced up there before, and there's a lot of Southern drivers that do make the trip up there, so it's always pretty lively. So yeah, if you're up that way in Scotland, Lochgelly, Micro Bangers, 42 cars booked in so far. A little bit more south now, and we've got Standlake. We've got Unlimited and Micro Bangers. Now, there's no booking in list as of yet, but someone put on over chat like what the car situation or numbers have been in over the last couple of years, and they've always been 30 plus on the Micro Bangers, and again 30 plus on the Unlimiteds, and it always seems to have good action there. And with it being slippy, it always makes for some good racing, some competitive racing as well. You know, they always say about Standlake that it's nothing to do with whizzy engines and not necessarily the best tyres, but the best driver there, so it might be a bit of a leveller. So you've got that on the Sunday as well again. And another one which is another down south. It's not the weekend, it's actually midweek. It's this Wednesday the 22nd, and it's Ringwood Unlimited Bangers, just as a domestic. No booking in list as yet. I've not seen a normal Ringwood Unlimited domestic meeting. Well, I can't remember one anyway, so it'll be interesting to see how many numbers they get for that. But yeah, check it out if you're down there. It's probably going to be under the floodlights and whatever, so it's always special watching banger racing in the dark. But yeah, that's what we've got this week. No news to speak of at the minute. I mean, I think not the big news, but the news over the past couple of weeks is from the Unlimited meeting at Stoke the other day when we had a couple of the Team Black crowns, and there's been a bit of a to-do on Oval chat about whether they were armoured, whether they weren't, pulled off X amount of hits, and other cars have hit it and it's backed off, and people saying, oh well, you know, we've had an invite down to the yard, why don't you go down and have a look for yourself, and all this, that and the other. But actual official news, there's not any other than just the usual harpings on Oval chat. So yeah, we'll catch you next week for another preview, and like I said, Wimbledon Micros will be on the description below, and the banger racing meetings for next weekend I will put onto next week's preview. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe and comment, guys, to keep up to date. Thanks a lot. Cheers.